All right. All right. What sort of stuff you want me to go over? Because apparently you're the only one at this point. I mean, you can write on the chat if you don't have audio. So you don't have any specific topic that you would want me to go in depth a little bit? Okay. In that case, in the morning session, I talked quite a bit about the financial ratios. In the noon session, I talked about uh, project criteria and cash flows. And how about we talk about things like sensitivity and scenario kind of stuff. And if you want, more specific stuff, we can do that too. Is that a good plan? I mean, I will post the videos of the first two sessions anyways. I'll just add this stuff here. Okay. Not having heard anything from you, I'm going to go with that plan. So let's talk about the stuff that we cover on chapter 7. All right, let's do some sensitivity analysis and break-even point. As to this problem, we are evaluating a project that costs 845,000, has an 8-year life, and has no salvage value. Assume that depreciation is straight line to zero over the life of the project. Sales are projected at 51,000 units per year. Price per unit is 53. Variable cost per unit is 27, and fixed costs are 950,000 a year. Tax rate is 22, and we require a return of 10% on this project. Calculate the accounting break-even point. We're not worried about that. Calculate the base cash flow and NPV. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's start an Excel file. Let's see. So let me use this one. My keyboard is acting up a little bit. Let me actually change the keyboard just a second. You have unit sales. 51,000. Unit price. Unit cost. Fixed cost. 53.27. Project cost. Five. Tax rate 22. Discount rate is 10. Let's see if I'm missing anything. Project life, 8 years. We're going to calculate base cash flow. We need to calculate operating cash flow. So let's do this. Year. Actually, let's do sales. I'm going to sell 51,000 at 53. Costs. I'm going to produce 51,000 at 27, but I also have fixed cost. Depreciation is straight line to zero. So take the project cost divided by project life. That means net income, since everything is same across the years, all I have to do is calculate it just for 1 year. Sales minus cost minus depreciation times 1 minus tax rate and operating cash flow is net income plus depreciation. This is true for each year. In terms of cash flow, from year 0 to 8, this is LCF. I have net capital spending, which is the project cost, no salvage, and change in net working capital, For this problem, it's 0, but I'm just putting it there for completeness. So cash flow from assets is OCF minus net capital spending minus change in net working capital. Right? And we can calculate NPV easily. And we could also use the template, but I'm going to use this one here. NPV function, the first argument is the discount rate. The second argument are the future cash flows. But I have to add back to period 0 cash flow. That's our base cash flow. Now, the rest of the question asks, what is the sensitivity of changes in the sales figure? Explain what your answer tells you about a 500 unit decrease in projected sales. Now let's calculate the base. Now all I have to do is change this. Instead of 51,000, I'm going to have 50,500. Okay. So the difference is NPV minus the base. So it's a change of 54,000. Maybe I can do that black and white. So for each 500 unit change, NPV drops by 54,000 or per unit. So every 1 unit that I sell less, my NPV declines by $108. From color 2.